WordPress is originally a blogging platform. So, for a WordPress team, one of the most important tasks is to create blogs perfectly and make them functional. In Between Them, you have three types of blogs that you can implement. To create a blog, the first thing you need to do is to create some posts. So we are going to create some posts, then implement different types of blogs. To create a post, hover on Posts and click on Add New. Choose a title for your post, for example, blog post. Add view content by clicking on Backend Editor. You can use Visual Composer, and also you can paste some DOM data, just as I did. The next thing is to choose a category or add a category to your blog. To add a category to your blog, you can click on this button, or you can just select some of these. Tags are important for blogs because they make your content visible to search engines. So I'm going to add some tags. Blog between and everything you might like. The next step is to add a featured image. Something like, for example, this one would be fine. In the Excerpt section, you can add a small part or a short description of your post. I'm going to write a small sentence so we can have the description later when we are going to create our Masonry blog. For example, between can be anything your heart desire. Don't be worried about the length of this description. If it is longer than a special amount, it will be omitted. And the next section, in Settings section, you can choose whether to show or hide social share icons. I'm going to enable social sharing. And the next section lets you choose which type of media your post will be. The text type will be simple, the standard type of WordPress. The second one will make your post a code post. The next section is for gallery. There will be a gallery on the top of your WordPress, your posts. The fourth one will be video. You can choose to have a Vimeo or a YouTube video on the top of your posts. Having both videos and galleries, just sound and gallery. You can select any one of these post types. This will change the way that your header image will be shown, whether in classic blog or in Masonry blog. I selected post gallery, so I need to add some more images to the top of my posts. Media library, I'm going to add a few images. Well, that is enough. As you already know, SEO description and SEO keywords can be ignored, but you can add these information so that your SEO condition of your website becomes better. I'm going to publish my posts. and we are going to visit this link. As you see, there is an image slider on the top of our post. There is some information, the user who created this, the date, the tags we created. As you see, there are links, they're clickable, and the data, social sharing, and tags. There is also a button to the previous and next posts. Since I created a few more posts, you can click between them. There is a reply section. If you are logged out, there will be another 2 other fields. I'm going to click on previous posts so we can see previous posts. Our post is a simple post with a featured image and some other data. Link to next and previous posts, and also comment section. Now that we've created our posts, we need to create our first blog. So we will go back to our admin panel and click on add new page. I'm going to select the title, for example, classic blog, and scroll down in page settings. In section type, we are going to select blog section, and in blog type section, we select classic blog. Then we need to publish our page. Now that we have created our classic blog, we are going to visit to see how it looks. As you see, we have our first post, which has a gallery on the top of it. Second one, third one, and more. As you see, this is a SoundCloud post, a post of type audio. You can simply play music in this section. And there will be a more posts section. By clicking on this, more posts will be fetched and added to the end of your posts list. You may also add sidebars to your gallery. As you see, we have a post of type code, another gallery, and a post of type video. Very well, now that you've seen the classic blog, we are going to create a toggle blog. All we need to do is to go back to our classic blog page that we have already created, scroll down to page settings, find blog type, and in blog type section, choose toggle blog. We are going to update our page. And our toggle blog will be ready in a few seconds. Here is our first blog, a short summary. You can see written can be anything your heart desires. This is the excerpt we created. More details will lead you to blog detail. Social sharing also will be available. You can close this section, open any other one you may like. You can increase or decrease the number of posts to be shown in your WordPress panel. By clicking on load more, we will see a post of type code, video posts, and other posts. Very well. Now that you've seen how to create a toggle block and a classic block, we are going to move to a more modern block type. To create a masonry block or feature block, all you need to do is to create a simple page. For example, I named it blog, added some header and title to the top of my page, and in one of these rows I'm going to click on plus button, search for blog, in blog I'm going to click on edit, the first thing you need to select is number of columns. I'm going to leave it to be 3. It can be 3 or 4 columns block. You can custom select block categories if you like. You can select some of these or all of them. I'm going to select all of them for now. The next section is block style. If you want inline interaction or you want pop-up interaction. This is inline and pop-up interaction are usually for blogs of type video or sound. I'm going to select a pop-up interaction, then we are going to switch back to the line interaction so you can see the difference. Layout mode can be masonry or fit rows. I'm going to use masonry because it is more appropriate and more beautiful. Number of posts to be shown. By default it is 16. You can make it more or less, and some sort of inference animation from top, zooming, new animation. I like fading from bottom, so I'm going to leave it here. The next section is display, blog author and comments. Do you want it to be visible or invisible? And category visibility. I also like it to be visible. In design section you can choose text color, load more style, and background color. Also you can add some color options for your code post background color and code post text color. Video and sound icon styles are also usable for pop-up style, so you can use light or dark. I'm going to leave it to be light and save my changes. I'm going to update this page so we can see the results. Here is our blog, 3 columns. As you see, there is a hover effect on each post, number of comments, the person who created this. As you see, this is a gallery post, so we can move simply between gallery images, simple posts, and as you see, this is a SoundCloud post. By clicking on this link, you can open SoundCloud, listen to the music, or close your gallery. Next, previous code post. The next thing to do is to configure our blog a little bit more, so we see other types. In blog style I'm going to select inline interaction, and in layout mode features I also am going to change the entrance animation, for example zoom in, and save my changes. I'm going to update this page and then visit this link. As you see, there is a zooming effect whenever I open a set of new posts. our SoundCloud posts, our code posts, our video posts. As you see in inline interaction, you can simply click on the post and play it without needing to watch blog detail or opening a pop-up. At the end of the post list, there will be a more posts section. You can click on more posts and simply newer posts will be fetched. This is code post without any background, so you can it shows the color that you chose in the back end of your shortcode. And other posts. If there is no more posts, there will be a no more posts link at the end of your page. That's it. I hope you enjoy using our blog and have fun with it. We are looking forward to see your best blogs and your comments.